Hey guys, it's M4J here, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Now, I haven't named this series yet, so just going to refer to it by the name of the game for now. Last time out then, we built basically this huge truck network. I say truck, what I mean is horse and cart. I think I said that last time as well, got it wrong. We got, what is it, 5 lines here? Got a coal line, 2 coal lines, an iron ore line, a steel and tools line, and a tools line. And all of them, pretty much, apart from this one here, make money. Now, I think that the Kingsbridge tools one is because right now we don't have many running full. I think it's the problem because there's plenty waiting. What's the frequency? Actually, the frequency is still pretty bad, and we have got a bit of a queue. So I might add some more vehicles to this episode. We will see. But what I want to focus on today is passengers, because I believe that is where some money can be. So in particular, I want to look at getting people from Crayford down here to Saltburn by the Sea, because if I get the destinations up again, you can actually see Kingsbridge, Crayford and Saltburn. People are starting to move between them. Elsewhere around the map, not some... Oh, Oakham to Ryde as well. That could be a separate line in the future. Reading all the way up there on its Todd. Not really doing much. Same with Southsea. Anywhere else where connections could potentially be made? Harrow up to Bishop's Waltham. So there are places where there's demand, but not a huge amount. But I really am happy that we started where we did, because we can start connecting up these communities. So if I scooch back up, oh man, this takes forever to pan the camera here. I want to start building this line, but first of all I need to sort out this little bridge problem that we've got, because I'm pretty sure right now I would not be able to get track through here. No chance whatsoever. And I'm pretty sure I don't want to go I don't want to cross the road at grade. I would rather have a bridge. So what I need to do really is elevate this bridge more. So maybe have it slope upwards a little bit here, and then arch over, and then slope it down again on this side. So let's do that. I've got some money in the bank, so I believe I can afford to completely bulldoze this. We're going to remove this depot as well. That will come back in the future. I am going to have to take out a small loan here. I can see that already. But I'm kind of prepped for that. Oh, vehicle in the way. That's not ideal, is it? Where is... Let's just get this vehicle out of the way, because I'm pretty sure they can reroute round this way still. It's the much longer way. Believe me, it's not ideal, but at least it's something. Can I remove that one too? Yes, I can. And I can remove that one as well. Awesome. Right. So to jump back to this then, I want... oh god, autosave. Again, I thought my game was crashing then. Let's build this upwards. Keep forgetting your click and drag. There we are. We'll build it up a little bit. Not a huge amount. Maybe like that. And then here, we'll go up a little bit more. Because this needs to be a navigable river still. And I think it will be if I keep it like this. And then we can start going into the middle. Like so. And here we can scooch up a little bit more. And then here... What's straight? That's straight. I need to come over a little bit further. Because on this side is where our railway crossing is going to be. So is that navigable? I don't actually know. I actually don't know if that's... If we can get boats under there. Maybe. I hope we can. But yeah, I'm going to keep building this out like so. And then here we're going to level off again. That's expensive. Okay, this is where the loans come in. So I'm going to borrow 2 million for now. And that will be enough at least to get this bridge finished. Let's build... I will still go downwards a little bit, and we'll make this like that. And then on this side, we're going to go back to the road type we had before. That's not ideal. Let's go round like so. We'll make that level, please. And then round like this. There we are. Now, hopefully, I'll be able to get some tracks under this. Yes. Nice. Okay. Let's start with the inland track. Purely because I think this is the one I'm going to struggle with most. So I want to keep this... At this stage, there's no pressure really to keep it as close to the water or to the road as possible. But I'm going to try anyway. Game. Thank you. Mainly because it's up here where things will get tricky. Because we need to skirt this road just right. So that we can add a double track in later. And this part here is where I'm going to be nervous. But right now, I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So here, we're going to go to here like this. And then this part, I'm going to start building a bit more carefully. Whatever happens in the future with our game, even if we go to high-speed rail, I really want to keep this section of track, even if it's just for conventional, like a branch line kind of thing. Because I really think this is picturesque. This is a very pretty piece of track. Okay. And then here, I think we can just curve away from the water's edge and start running up towards the town. Like so. Is that connected? Yes. Nice. Alrighty, so that's stage 1. Now stage 2 is doing all of that again, but with the second track. Which will be a lot cheaper and a lot easier to build. And it's so far so good. We haven't got to the bit I was nervous about yet. And I'd rather not build a passing... not a passing loop even, a single track section. So... it looks like we're okay. I'm only building this double track now so that when it grows in the future, or when the towns and everything grow around it in the future, it won't cause huge headaches. I'm not anticipating we're going to need more than one train right now, but you never know with these things. Are you going to let me join up? There we go. Oh, it's a bit slow, but yeah, it'll do. It'll do. And then just for now, I'm going to build a temporary crossover, which might in fact stay. Depends how popular the station becomes. But that's going to go... in fact, how... we don't really need it to be that fast, do we? Let's go with that. Done. Right, and then signals. I have some semaphores. Good stuff. And they're on the right side of the track as well, which is also good stuff. Let's go with one way for some of these. So you definitely need to be one way. And the one right up here also needs to be one way. Now, something that really annoys me when I see other people play this game is they put signals here for the exit. And you really don't want to do that, because then that blocks this junction if a train gets held up. So don't do that, people. Just don't be that person. You can put them here, though. That's fine. And it's kind of boring to put them in the same place, like one after the other like that, but people do it, and it does happen in real life as well. It's not like it's unrealistic or anything. It's just not particularly interesting. And that's coming from someone who plays OpenTTD and does it all the time. Right, we'll have another set here. The idea again with this line is to have other lines add to it in the future. So eventually the main line is actually going to continue this way along the river, and there will be a new station at Saltburn. It might bend in slightly and then back out again. The really good thing about rivers, and you'll notice this in real life as well, a lot of rail actually follows rivers, or roads in some cases as well, and roads follow rivers. It's something worth looking at in the future. Canals especially, the old routes of canals. In some parts of the country, railways were actually built on top of existing canals. they filled in the canal and built a railway on top of it. And that really is the end of an era when that happens. Alright, and then last batch like that. Now we've got to build a depot. And I think for now, for the sake of argument... Oh, also I've turned this station, this bus stop into a one-way system. I don't know how smart an idea that was. Basically, I wanted to move the bus platform from this side to that side. And then I decided to make it into a loop because I thought, why not? What is that? Oh, it's a shadow of a bird. But yeah, I'm going to, for now, build the depot. I'm just going to have like a piece of track here. That's stupid. Piece of track here that just curves off. Like, we'll do it really slow because we don't need to be fast. And then I'm going to build a depot at the end of this. There we are. And then we're going to find out just how expensive and eye-watering this track is actually going to be. And one more thing actually before I do that is I want to get the bus running in Crayford first because I think that's going to make us money as well. So we're going to put the road depot back. I'm going to put it on this junction this time. Like so. And then we're going to have a bus route. Actually, before we do that, sorry, we're going to have some bus stops. So let's go with one here. One here. One here. One here. One. Actually, I wanted to build one. Yeah, I wanted to build one directly opposite, or at least next to, this truck stop. And see if I can make it be one stop. I could do it there, I suppose. So to get that to work, after stopping here, let's go up here, and then we'll go back down this way. I just want to, I'm curious to see if it becomes the same stop, or if it becomes different. Nah, it looks like it's different. Although, saying that, if I can actually click it... No, it is Albert Road, so it is the same stop. I think it counts as having, like, passenger and cargo platforms at a railway station. That kind of thing. And that might be the last stop, actually, right in the centre of town. So, I'm going to remove this one. I don't think we need that one. So, I think a simple loop like this, and maybe have an extra one at the end here. Just for people who want to loop back like so. So let's create a line. So we're going to start here. Whoops. I'm such an idiot. So we're going to start here at Upper Crayford. And then we're going to go here, 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 and here. This is going to be Crayford Bus. There we are. And I don't think I'm going to set any parameters or anything, but I am going to change the colour. Let's go with yellow for the buses. And am I going to change anything else with this? I don't think so. Although I am going to change this to Crayford Bus Station, I think. And we will add, I imagine, lots of other... Come on, game. So I can't remember how big cities grow in this game, but I want to add more... platforms, berths to this in the future. There's a chance that Crayford might cross the river, in which case this station might become a little bit more central than it currently is. So the next thing then, let's get some vehicles on the line. So let's go passengers, stagecoach. Let's get, I don't know, 5 of these to start. I believe, yeah, you can colour all these in one go. There we are. And then line, Crayford Bus. Cool. So we're not going to see anyone here right now, but we will eventually start seeing people arrive at all of these stops. But before we jump into that, I also want to set up another line. Again, I'm just clicking all the wrong things today. So that's Crayford Station, and if we follow the route here, we'll get to Saltburn by the Sea, and we'll colour the line. Let's go with a nice blue. And I don't think, again, I'm going to change anything here. I think the platform is set up correctly, if I am not mistaken. Yep, there you go. Crosses over. Lovely stuff. So let's leave that for now. I didn't rename the line. We'll call this the Crayford to Saltburn line. Oops, I put an extra E in there. There we are, Crayford to Saltburn. And let's find out how much this train is going to cost us, shall we? So let's go Steam. How much are you? 243. This might be affordable, actually, because it's a relatively flat route. So right now that's still within our price range. 25 miles an hour, 36 capacity. See, I think that's where we struggle somewhat with the capacity. Also, there's other steam locos that I wanted to add, and carriages, because I think I've got like Mark 1s and things like that, but I haven't got anything from early BR. Not even early BR, sorry, just early railways. So old GWR stock and LNER and Southern and LMS and all the other companies before the groupings. Oh, here you go, look, we've got passengers. Nice. See, I think Albert Road right now is kind of the high street of Crayford. There's a lot of stuff happening here. What have we got here as well? Just an industrial building. Okay. I need to keep an eye, actually, make sure that Crayford does still want tools, because a lot of buildings are coming and going. So it's 45 out of 91 right now. They do also want mail. What's that? Oh, stations. Right. Road vehicles, 274 destinations. Let's check that out. Most of them in Crayford, some in Kingsbridge, and then some in Saltburn. So yeah, hopefully this railway line is actually going to make us money. Should we start off with the really small train and take the risk? We've got nothing here. So it's going to be this little chugger here, which I'm probably going to upgrade in the future. I mean, you only live once, don't you? Let's go for it. And we'll regret our life's decisions. Oops. That's not what I wanted to press. We'll regret our life's decisions in the future. Am I making money? So that is just out of the price range. But if I fast forward for a second. Well, actually, the money's going the other way. Oh, it's fluctuating. I guess because we rerouted a lot of vehicles around to the other road bridge as well, so that would have cost us some. I just need to make 200,000. Also, big thanks to Master Trams in the M4J Discord for telling me how to slow down time. So I knew about the time here, but I wanted to slow down individual days. And I didn't know if you click this, you get a nice little date speed thing here, which is really nice. So thank you very much for that. Absolute legend for pointing that out. Because I looked in the Steam Workshop and there was no mods for it. There was for Transport Fever, which Google kindly kept pointing me towards every time I tried to Google it. But there was nothing for Transport Fever 2. I can't afford this extra carriage, so I think I'm just going to have to stick with this. Next time it hits 95, I'm just going to commit. Come on. There we are. Right. So we're going to colour you the same blue. And then we're going to stick you on Crayford to Saltburn. And I think we should ride on board this first train. Is the first person camera still a thing? I'm going to pin you for a second. I'm sure. No. Is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, God. Okay, apparently moving the mouse also moves the camera. Did not know that. Here we are then. First train to arrive at Crayford Station. Actually, the signs actually say the name of the station as well. That's cool. The flickering on the platforms is a bit annoying though. But yeah, let's ride the train and see where we end up. Well, I know where we're going to end up. Why did I say that? I'm recording this at midnight, so 12:30. So you have to excuse me if I say stupid things. It's the only time really I can record a video because of how hot it is at the moment. Can I still speed up time in here? Yes, I can. That bridge looks way too steep still. I hope this might calm it down a bit, but it hasn't. God, the flickering there as well. There's a lot of flickering. And we got some floating rocks. Nice run along the river here, though. Really like that. Hope there's no flooding in this game, because we'd be in trouble if there is. Right along the road there, we can see the iron ore mine on the left. Excuse me. I've been talking a lot today, so my voice is all croaky and horrible, and I keep coughing. I'll slow us down again in a second as we start to turn inland, which is now. Or at least coming up. It's a really nice flat route here. I don't think there's much of a climb up towards Saltburn either. So, yeah. A bit of good. Oh, actually, no, there's a bit of a climb here. Or maybe that's just the trick of the camera. It's a thing that a lot of people have said playing this game, actually, and Flaverlicky said it in his videos as well. You don't realise how much the land undulates when you're zoomed out. It's only when you zoom in and start looking at it there. So you build a rail route that you think is pretty flat, or you try to build a rail route across land that you think is pretty flat, and then it turns out to be really, really bumpy and hilly, which can cause problems. But yeah, this Saltburn station, the one I've built here, it's always planned to be temporary. I'm not planning on keeping it for too long. Once the town starts to grow around it, it might become a through station, the existing station site, but then there'll have to be a level crossing. So I think what I'm going to do is turn it like 45 to 90 degrees and have it run back towards the river again. So instead of it being like a reversing station where the train has to come in and then reverse back out again, I think it'll be more like a rejigged station like Rochester, or I'm trying to think of a station that was moved to alter the track layout rather than just a station that was moved further along the line. None spring to mind, but I'm sure there are plenty. But yeah, I can't think of any. And there we are. We're rolling into Saltburn. Where's my cursor gone? There it is. Do we have anyone waiting here? Yes, we have 6 passengers waiting. Nice. Our first peeps. In fact, there's another one coming through here now as well. Awesome stuff. So there is capacity here for a second platform if we so wish. This could remain as a station and just be a branch off the main line, I suppose, and have the main line continue along the river. I don't know if I like that though. And there we are. You have arrived. Now, did I install the timetables mod? Do you know what? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. So I'm pretty sure if I did, I'd be able to control this right now. But these are waiting times, aren't they? Is that waiting time? No, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's if you can actually get there or not, isn't it? If the line's blocked for whatever reason, it goes red. I think. I'm going to try and get the timetables mod working then, because that would be handy. But yeah, Saltburn, where are your destinations? 20 in Crayford and 165 in Saltburn still. So I think Saltburn is also a good candidate for a bus route, and it just so happens that I left enough space here to build a bus station. So let's see if I can do this without ruining everything. That station should still be linked to the road, and is. Good. So if I were now to build, complete the wrong thing. Let's go with platform on the left. We'll make it 20. Actually, do I want... No, I want a platform on the right, I think. And I also want this to stick in slightly. Let's use shift for this. There we are. Is that autosave? Yes, it is. I think I had it at 30. There we are. What are you colliding with? There we go. Plenty of room. No, don't destroy the house. Oh, come on. You worked just now. Alright, that house... Looks like that house is going to have to go. Which I can't afford to do. I'm losing so much money right now. Where's all my money gone? I actually don't know where all my money's gone. That's quite worrying. I can so almost do it as well. It's like a pixel. A solitary pixel between success and failure. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't afford that. Although, I mean, is the train making us money right now? Not quite. It's not losing us a huge amount right now. And there is a constant stream of passengers waiting here. What about at the other end? Not yet. But our buses might be carrying people. Again, not yet. And I doubt you are, because, yeah. Although they will be, because the train is coming down right now with 5 people on board. Yeah, okay. It's people, at least. These are all full. So I will buy more buses at some point. I'll take out a loan again in a second and buy more buses. Let's just speed up time for a second. Sorry, my cat just walked across the rooftop on the shed outside my window, so I was just making sure he's not doing anything he's not supposed to be. He's a right pain, believe me. But yeah, how's this going now? It's this side that bugs me more than anything. I might rebuild that side. I mean, look how fast they go down there. Obviously, I know I've got it in fast forward right now, but... I mean, is your speed affected climbing up the hill here? Here's a little bit. 9 miles an hour. 8. So I think this slope here needs to be extended. And then this one can be a lot gentler. And that might also open up the waters. I think this side is actually okay. It's this side. You see it's a lot lower. Definitely a lot lower. So we'll look at that. But it only slows down by 2 miles an hour. So it's not a huge amount. Oh, did you just drop off? Did you make money? No. Or did you? Hang on. Finances. Not a huge amount. I mean, we're kind of jumping around this area. Do you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm feeling a bit mischievous. I'm going to add more vehicles to this line. Now, how do I do that? It is this. Let's go with the 60. And we'll change them all to blue again. Alright, and then we'll use what money we've got left. Where's the train? Oh, there. I think, is it instant? Yeah. So now we have a capacity of 60, which is cool. Which is way more than we're ever going to need right now. But then we've got 11 people waiting here, and that will increase in a second when we add the buses up here. So we'll go back to this, and we'll select you again, and I should be able to squeeze you in now. So we're still going to have to lose that house, unfortunately. But it means we can get this in now, which is fine. The road depot I'm going to build on this side of the road. Or this side of the station, I should say. Actually, I'm going to move it over a bit. I'm going to work on the assumption that this station might still be extended in the future. Alrighty. So we're going to have one here. One here. One here. And one here. I think that's enough. All these buildings should be covered. Definitely seems that way. So we got Crayford bus. Now let's add Saltburn bus, which of course starts at the railway station, as all good lines should do. There we are. There's always a road called Kingsway in this game as well, I've noticed. Saltburn bus. What colour should we make you? Let's go with like a dark green. Actually, no. All buses are going to be yellow. Keeps it simple. And then here, I'm going to go with maybe like 8. Your Saltburn bus. But I am also going to add some extra vehicles to Crayford bus because we've got nowhere near enough. So we had 5 originally. I'm going to add at least another 5. Maybe like 9. Take it up to 14. Again, paint them yellow and then stick them all on Crayford bus. There we are. So I think the line here is actually... I mean, it's losing money right now, but the rate 64, frequency 68, that's quite a big gap. I'm hoping that comes down. Also the train, frequency of 9 minutes, rate of 77 though. What actually is the rate? I see people talking about it. What does it actually calculate? I don't know. I don't know. We'll keep the loss leaders at the top as well. so that we can keep a close eye on those. So yeah, the train's losing us a lot right now. Most profitable is the steel and tools. Quite happy with that. That just about offsets the cost of this. So we are making money still, if I have done my maths right. In fact, of course I've done my maths right there. 192 was bigger than 188, and then 14.7 was, what, 21? Although that is rising. Okay, the two tool lines are still offsetting the train right now. So yeah, company's still making money. Slowly but surely. Plus the train's currently running empty, so that's another issue we've got. One of the reasons I made this track, double track though, is I am going to start using this for freight in a second as well, because let's look up the line a little bit. So what have we got over here that we can mess around with? I went all London then. So there's a farm here. There's loads of grain around the farm, but I think what we could do is transport grain from perhaps further afield, or maybe even take grain here and then make bread, food, and then food can go to... Actually, where does food go? That's a good question. Do you have a consumer? Doncaster, Oakham... Ah, Saltburn. There we go. Yes, you do want food. Who else have we got? So there's waste here. Or there's... is that literally cherries? Oh, coffee. Really? I swear that's a cherry. Okay, let me just have a think about this. So there's also a farm here. And there's a chemical plant here. Ah, here you go. Wood. So let's say we built down to Slough Forest. We could then take wood right the way up to here. Turn it into paper. And then where does paper go? Goods factories. There's one in Slough. So we could potentially have a twofer. Now where is Slough? Slough's all the way over here. So yeah, again, another trick that I've been learning is you don't have trains running empty for half of their journey. You should always have the train carrying something. So there is potential for that. Have you got people on board right now? 12 out of 60. It's basically empty. We got one passenger waiting there. What is taking so long on this journey? Is it the crossing the bridge? I did say I was going to build another bridge over here, didn't I? Which I really can't afford to do right now. Plus, how am I losing money still? The money is going down, but all of the income is higher than the outgoing. Ah, we got the loan interest as well, of course. Didn't factor that in. Yeah, and that number plus that number is... Okay, I still wouldn't... Oh, that's not the right button. I still wouldn't describe us as anywhere near profitable. Although that did drop off just now, and I think that did make some money back. So it's coming. It's happening. You've now got 11 people waiting. You've still got one person waiting. You've got 6 people on board. You've got 1 person on board. You've got 4 people on board. So we are bringing people to the station now. You've got 4 people on board. 6 people on board. So yeah, there's plenty of people going to be waiting at this station soon. So this is going to be a money printer. And our earnings is now going into the positives here. I would quite like it to stay there. Another autosave just to sting me. So yeah, I would like to extend this railway towards Kingsbridge for both passengers and freight. And I think eventually, obviously I'm going to have to cross the river at some point. I would kind of like to cross the river at the cheapest point, which I think... I don't know actually. Maybe cross the river instantly. Because it's going to have to... We're either going to have to curve like this and then go across in a straight line, which is going to be the most desirable. But we could do that this side of the road, and then we've got more space to swing around. And that then could help us bridge over both rivers, because we're going to have to bridge over both anyway. So we could perhaps do it in one go. And then Kingsbridge, there's a huge gap here for a railway station, which I might just go ahead and build. Let's go with the 243 platform. It's expensive. I mean, that's very, very expensive. Way more than we've got. And we are still hemorrhaging money. I think I need a second train regardless. But I really like the idea of building this almost like a high street station, like right up against the road if I can. How cool would that be? What's the least expensive one here? Maybe if I built it a little further up the road. Yeah, 946. Because this could then be the terminus of a train that goes up through Radeon and then loops around towards Ryde and places like that as well. Might have to come back to that. Right now, though, we definitely need a second train. Because this is very difficult to make profitable. Although we've got 30 people waiting and we're bringing in how many? 55. So that's not bad, actually. How much? Let's say 200 and... Let's say 270 something. That's not much. Well, that is higher than the... Okay. It is now making money. Not a huge amount, but it is making money. So I need this to continue making money. How do I go about cloning that train? Do I do it from here? Maybe. Hang on. If I select you. Clone all vehicles. There we go. Alright. How much would you cost? That's the good question. Let's borrow... that's... No. That's way less than we need. I'm pretty certain of that. Alright, we're going to have to leave this for a second and hope that it remains profitable. Maybe just start paying off the loan whenever it goes over 500,000 as well. We are making money still. Yeah, we're making more than we're losing. So it's not the worst thing in the world. This is the thing I was dreading though with Transport Fever is like the slog for money and trying not to go bankrupt this early on in the series. It is happening. Like we're not in any danger just yet. We are starting to get to the stage where there's almost as many people waiting as there are seats on the train. And I have installed a mod that I think is currently working that makes the carriages more realistic. So if I try and select the train and follow it, you should see every seat in the carriage has someone sat in it, I think, rather than it being every other seat, because we don't do social distancing in Transport Fever. I'm trying to find a good camera view. In fact, I can't get the camera low enough to actually look in the train, which is kind of annoying. Can I, like, select? Oh, hang on, might be able to do it. Aha! Come on, let me in. Let me in. So yeah, I think there's people sat next to each other. There's a couple of free seats, but that might just be because the carriage isn't full. I don't know. Yeah, it might just be people spreading themselves out. I don't know. Let's see how much this makes though. Keep an eye on the finances here. So the costs are almost as high as the income again. We're just pulling in now. There's a connecting bus arriving as well, which is perfect. Only 158,000. That's not a huge amount, is it? I think we actually need more buses over here at Saltburn as well, because how many do we have? Was it 5 I bought? We're going to need at least another 5. We can't afford another 5. Let's fast forward and see what happens. Come on, game. The earnings are really crap right now. It is, every time it goes up, it then skydives again. Ooh, that was a big one. Of course, the loan interest isn't going to help either. Yeah. Literally the least helpful tip in the world right there. I'm not planning on doing any kind of street building right now. Just trying to consolidate what I've got, to be honest. Come on. Oh, close. Is it starting to rise? The earnings are still negative. But this is... Ooh, that's another big drop. That must be the loan interest every month going out, surely. We're already 10 years into the game, by the way. We started in 1850. We're now in 1860. I'm hoping we can continue to slow time down in the future. Come on. What's this? Number of cargo items, number of passengers. I saw it suddenly go then. I was like, quick! Saltburn bus. Off you go. Because we have passengers waiting at stops, and that's something I keep pressing 1 to slow down the clock, and that's not what you do. Especially transporting people from the railway when the train comes in full. Speaking of, where is the train? Oh, there it is. How many people on board? 43. That's not too bad. And actually over here we've got 23 people waiting, and each carriage can only hold 6. So I still think we need more vehicles over here. Crayford, especially Albert Road here. It is actually a different stop. Okay, doesn't count. Oh my goodness, yeah, you're full. Right, we need more vehicles over this side as well. Let's just have an eye on this again. So again, it's making us money. It is making us... Everything's making us money, especially the railway right now. So why is our earnings still so flatlined? The loan interest can't be that much, surely. 88,000 every month. I really wish I could afford to just pay off the loan right now. Is there a cheaty way to make money in the game? Without using actual cheats, obviously. I mean, I really hope this isn't the beginning of the end already. Oh, no. Shouldn't be. Like, according to this, we are making a profit. And that includes the loan interest. So why is that? What hit? So that's what, 100, 320 odd thousand? Okay, that's just gone flying up. And there we go, profitable again. So this is only going to go up by another 11,000. So it's going to be running costs now versus income. That's going to make it the difference. Okay, we are making money. Even down here now, we're making money. So it's just a case of sitting through the storm here. And we should hopefully make enough money to get through this. I am going to, again, though, look at just getting more vehicles for the bus line around here. So another 179. So, what, 45,000? Now 130 odd thousand. It's coming. It's coming. There is that big gap between, like, Crayford town centre and the railway station where the vehicles are losing money quite considerably. I'm not sure if I like that. But I don't really know how to fix that. Because I could just have a shuttle going between Albert Road and the station, but then it's running empty, or, you know, running without emptying passengers more often. Which I don't think is a good thing. Maintained or replaced, yeah. That was kind of helpful, to be fair, that one. Because again, your running costs will go up if your vehicle gets old. I'm going to run you on Crayford bus as well. So what's the rate now? So it's actually Saltburn that's got the highest rate and the lowest frequency. Crayford 52 seconds. This is 10 minutes though. That's still really bad. So we do need a second train. I think that could be a bottleneck right now. But then they're not. It's not running full. Maybe if I so how much would this second train be? That's a question. Let's say I halved the number of carriages. So right now I think it's 6. Let's add this, and then we'll add like 3. So it's just over 1 million. Now let's take out the cost of 3 carriages. Only 243,000. Because what I think I could do is grab you. Details. Is there only 5 you've got? You've got a capacity of 60. So what do I need to get to a capacity of 60? What's your capacity? 12. So that is 5. So if I took 2 off. Let's do that. Don't know if I get refunded for it though. I do. Okay. And then let's put that into buying another train. So if I add you, and then if I add you and you, I need 811,000. And even then, you're not going to have the same capacity. So we're going up to 1.1 million, basically. And our earnings are quite high right now. But that might include the refund I just got. In which case, we're still losing money. Yeah, I think it is. Do I risk taking out the loan again, though? Was it 1.5 million that I have access to? Yeah. Do I do that, though? I mean, what's the interest? It's basically, what, 1%? No, 0.1%. No, it's 1%, isn't it? Yeah, 1% plus a little extra, maybe 1.5%. The more I dither, though, the more money I'm kind of losing on this right now. And this train is currently full. So I think I need to take the plunge and do it. I'm going to pause the game for a second while I do this, so I don't accidentally lose the money whilst I'm flapping around. Right. Buy. Going to paint you blue. And then we're going to stick you on Crayford to Saltburn. And it should, in time, evenly distribute itself. Because right now we've got... That's almost a full train. This one is running full. And I think it's on its way back, is it? Or is it running up still? It's just started its way back now. It's pretty full station here. Is it now going to say... Yeah, 5 minutes. Alright, I'm going to give this just a couple more minutes here in this episode just to see if this is actually going to make us money or not, because this might be the last episode of this map. Who knows? That train is pretty much full now. 33 out of 36. That's a huge gamble. We basically halved the train to try and make it run more frequently and make money that way. Now, how's it saying my earnings are that? Where's it actually getting that number from? It's certainly not getting it from... anything here. That must include the loan, surely. Must do. Must do. We've got loads of buses shuttling people in now as well, which is great. Let's see how much this makes. Oh yeah, the condition of vehicles. Ah, so we're going to have to start worrying about renewing vehicles soon. There might be an auto-renew feature. How much was that? 100 and... Or was that 400? I think that was 180, wasn't it? So, I mean, these trains are profitable. We're not going to make as much money now, of course, because we've halved the length of the train. But, one of the great things about this game is we can just add extra carriages to each train, if we so wish. So right now, we can actually afford an extra carriage on each train. We don't really need one, though, because this is only half full. The one up here... Was it 36 is the capacity? So this one will be full. But I would rather spend that money elsewhere. One of the things I want to look at is starting to renew... that's not what I wanted to click. I wanted to click this one. Starting to renew vehicles. But how do you do that? I don't know. I'm sure in Transport Fever 1 there used to be a way to auto-renew vehicles. Maybe it comes under Manage Vehicles. Aha. Oh no, let's replace all. Configure maintenance. How about that? We'll go with like... maybe not. No, definitely not that. Let's replace all, clone all, send all vehicles to depot, sell all vehicles. Maybe it's just replace? Which ones are getting old? Must be these ones. Yeah, very bad. So let's like select all of my old lines here. I guess we have to do replace with cargo. Oh man, that's expensive. That's really expensive. Alright, let's do it a line at a time then. Let's take out you, you, and you. So I imagine it's these two that are the worst. That number is constantly rising. I actually saw that we made $1 million again. I perhaps could have invested that money in paying off the loan, thinking about it. Because that's just skydived again. I say skydive, nosedive, skydive, potato, potato. Come on. Sometimes my WASD just stops responding as well, which is nice. Okay, I think the train throughput is a lot better now. The rate's still good. The frequency not as good, but the rate's still good. And that's more important to me. Although this... yeah. We need more vehicles still. We need higher capacity vehicles. I tried looking at that. So I got the realism capacity mod for passenger vehicles, but it didn't cover cargo vehicles. And there are other cargo vehicle ones, mods, but it does specifically say do not use these with other capacity modifiers. And I liked the passenger capacity modifier more because it actually made it realistic, whereas the other ones it just says like 2 times, 4 times, which, you know, what is 2 times that? You just don't know. Oh yeah, look, they're kind of looping around in a really weird way here as well. Oh well, these aren't making a lot of money though. Can't be too upset about that. And, you know, people constantly getting dropped off, people constantly getting picked up. This is basically what I wanted to see. And every time one leaves, one arrives, pretty much. Crayford bus, frequency 50 seconds. Which is about right. Train's making us a lot of money. If I... no, I will keep it this way around, actually. So it's the buses, actually, that are losing us the most money right now. Even though you've got such a good... maybe I can halve the number of vehicles again. The frequency doesn't need to be 28. The frequency could be closer to... like 50, maybe. I might do that, actually, and we'll end the episode there. So, Saltburn bus. That was the wrong button again. This is what I wanted to do. It's that one. Not that one. It's that one. That's what I've got to remember. So let's go with like 3. And we're going to sell. There we go. And we can actually afford to start paying off some of the loan again, which is nice. If I go back to this now, the frequency is 36 still, so still pretty high. I could probably go and sell a couple more then, actually, thinking about it. I'll sell these other 2. There we are. And what does that take it down to now? 45. There we go. That's not too bad. So it's 2 buses and Kingsbridge tools that are costing us money right now. Everything else is making us money, including the trains that are making us almost $250,000 each. Although, saying that, it is now starting to drop slightly. I mean, we're still getting people waiting, and we are in the green right now. So, not too much to worry about, I suppose. Train just arrived. Is that 183 again? It does 183 each time. Yeah, we should be fine. It might take a while to pay off the loan, but if we carry on carrying goods, so if I start like converting this railway into cargo carrying as well as passenger, man, look at the traffic on this road. It would be nice if I could upgrade some of the vehicles actually as well to not have this be an issue. Like, when does the next cargo vehicle get released? Maybe I'll look for some mods for that, because right now these horses just aren't doing it for me. We're losing quite a lot of money because, first of all, their speed, and second of all, their capacity is pretty lame as well. Like, you can only carry 4 of something. That's ridiculous. And the passenger ones are the worst ones. If we could double the capacity of these vehicles, we'd only need half as many, which, if the running costs remain the same, means we're basically doubling our money in every respect. But how would that work? Might even almost be a quadruple, thinking about it. I don't know. I've probably got my maths wrong. It is 1 AM. I'm very tired, so I've probably done all my maths wrong there. Anyway, I am going to start wrapping up this video here. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night. And I've already been recording for just shy of an hour. So, yeah. Let me know in the comments down below what you think I should be doing with this. My plan is kind of to leave the game running for a bit before recording the next episode, just to get enough money to start paying off the loan. I'm not going to build anything necessarily. I might add some more vehicles just to ease some of the concerns here. Like, we've got stations here that are full to bursting. I might look at some mods as well, some other trains, for example. Actually get some UK looking trains, that kind of thing. We'll see. But until then, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course, if you're enjoying the series, drop some comments down below with ideas for future episodes. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for continued support, and until next time, I will see you soon.